What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. Do you trust them or do you trust you? So some of my family and friends used to get on me about my trust, my way to trust people. And I would say, look, man, I don't trust people. But I don't trust people in the sense of I trust you to be you. You know, I've been around you for long enough. I know how you operate. You know, I might trust you with a secret and might not trust you with money because I trust you to be you. So do I trust you more than I trust me? No. So if I know you and I know you're trustworthy when it comes to, say, not crossing me doing this particular thing, I trust you with that because that's not your character. It's not your nature. But if you have this other side of you that can't be trusted with this, like I got friends who I trust them with money, but I would not trust them around my food if I went out. Like, you know, you got a friend that say, could you give me $20? Yeah. But if you go to a fast food, you know, you go to Chick-fil-A, you don't trust them to not go in your bag and eat some of your fries when they say, oh man, you got fries. Like, I don't trust you. I know how you get down. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust you like that. And my family, my friends know, well, I don't want to hear it. Because something small can turn into something big because that's just life. You know, when I meet people who, you know, they say, the minute a person that I don't know says, you should trust me, I'm like, do you trust me not to? Okay, if I should trust you, that means you're going to try to screw me over. So do you trust the fact that if you try to screw me over, which you possibly will, do you trust the fact that I won't enact revenge? You trust that? Or do you trust you can hide behind the system? And this is what I mean by trust them or you. Because I've gotten to conversations with people who grasp the concept of I trust I can do something to you because I trust how the system works for me if you respond. And then I'll respond in the sense of that is how the system works. But who says I'm going to operate in the system? Trust that I'm going to take it as far left as possible to get my point across with you. They're like, wait, what? Yeah, that's how it goes. Like, I trust me. I don't trust the system. I don't trust people. Or I trust people to be the person they are. I trust people. If you're a stand-up person, I'm gonna trust that you've been a stand-up person for so long that you're gonna be a stand-up person with me. That's what I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust your own patterns. You know, they say the best way to predict present or future behavior is to look at people's past behavior. That's what I'm gonna trust. But if you've been a charlatan, you know, most of the time, I'm going to try. Here you go. Like, I got friends that I know for a fact. Yo, we meeting up on Saturday? Yeah, where we going to meet up? Sports bar. Cool. It's football season, right? So we'll meet up to watch the game. What time the game start? 12. All right, I'll see you at 12. I know them. I know who's going to show up, you know, at 11:45 so we can get a table. And I know who's going to show up at 1:30. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, I was just around the corner. We already knew you was going to play this game. I trust you to be you. That's what I trust. So we can have a chuckle about accepting people for who they are. Like, there's some guys, I trust you around my lady. There's some guy, I don't trust you around her. Even if I trust her to not do anything, I don't trust you around her. Because you're going to still take a shot at it. Even if you know that's not going to happen. You sure? You know, that's the thing. Do I trust them or do I trust you? My ultimate thing is, like I said, I trust you to be you, period. Now, I may be, as a person, a little bit more expressive because I might say, I'll tell you who you are from what I've seen you do and what you've done and how you get down. I'll tell you, oh, you this, that, and the third. And some people might get offended But because that's them. And other people might go, damn. For real? I didn't think you was going to say it, though. Like, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know? Like I got a, years ago, when Katrina happened, Hurricane Katrina, my family was scattered about. So that Mardi Gras season, that following, February, I sent out a bunch of king cakes, I think it's from Gambino's. Sent out a bunch of king cakes. So I was sending them different, cities. And it was funny because one of them I called my older cousin and I was like, I'm going to send a king cake. I'm going to send it to your mama's house. He's like, And I had forgot this. And he was like, I said, what's the problem? He said, no, because if you send it there, my daddy going to eat the cake and act like he going to eat it himself. Because he got a sweet tooth. He going to eat it himself and act like he ain't never came. So I wound up sending it to his house so they could get it, right? And I talked to my uncle about it. I was like, yeah. He was like, man, thanks for the king cake. I was like, yeah, your son told me not to send it to your house because you're just going to eat it and act like you get it. He was like, you forgot about that. I was like, I sure did. So, you got to accept people for who they are, right? And if you're going to have a problem if you don't trust a person to be who they are, you want them to be something different for you. That's silly. Trust them to be them. And, and you should trust that you're right because you've experienced it. Now, the worst thing in the world is to not trust yourself. When you don't trust yourself, that's when you have a problem. But that's my thoughts now. Like, share, subscribe, but I try and catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Uh-oh.